Hello and welcome to the next episode, whatever number this is, like 10?
I don't think so.
9?
This should be,
This is episode 9. A fucking second try. I mean, first.
Last time we were failing to talk about confessions.
We were. And now I'm taking control because I'm much better at playing games and you're better at driving conversation.
That is absolutely true.
So it works out well.
I was telling one of my friends who is a competitive fighting gamer.
Don't punch me. Yeah?
About my experience playing Dragon Ball Fighters or whatever the Dragon Ball
this isn't really working.
The Dragon Ball fucking
it's sort of working.
beat 'em up game is.
I don't know what it is. I haven't played it.
I'm pretty sure it's just called Dragon Ball Fighters, but anyway.
Okay.
And basically, I was just getting having like practiced fighting games and fighting combos was just getting walloped by people who have literally never played games like that before.
Right.
And he just paused for 1 second and said, "But that's just the kind of gamer you are." And I was like, "I know."
That's sad. You're just not very good at games. Rep. Oh god. Speaking of which, what happened to all my health?
What health? We never got any health.
God damn you. Alright, I'm just gonna sit in here for a second.
Uh-huh.
Can I do anything with these? No.
No, they're just lighting like most of the characters in this game.
It's true.
Let's go. Yeah, but so we were talking about how like we didn't criticize DOOMineko, and we were kind of starting to get into confessions and how like it would or wouldn't fit into the story because it's
true.
It's exposity.
Sure.
It does a lot of telling you things rather than showing you things.
To be fair, by nature of being a manga, it does show you images because that's how it.
Yes, but that is not the distinction between show and tell, you goose.
But what if it was?
Then storytelling would just be better. Then
it's true. It would be better if we could just show everything and never tell us a word. Just go watch a silent film. I think that'd work pretty well. But yes, continue. Tell me about confessions and your real, true feelings.
But
the real, true, powerful feelings that you have. There's so many buttons.
Just press one of them.
I don't want to.
But it was like, it's weird because one of the things when like for us doing the playthroughs and stuff, I feel like being positive about what we're seeing
is important.
Yeah,
for the playthrough.
It makes for a better time.
No one wants to watch two people shit on a game for 3 hours. Maybe for 20 minutes.
Unless it's like
the premise.
Unless it's the premise.
Exactly.
Like, sure, you can critique things, but I think that's largely what like the recaps are meant to be.
Yeah.
And I think going through DOOMineko, I was a lot less confident critiquing it in the recaps because I was so busy trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
That was definitely, I mean, the focus of the recaps was always like, can Jacono solve the mystery? Spoilers, he can.
Thanks, dude. But then, like, recaps.
Why did you say it sarcastically? It was a fact.
No, okay.
It was a fact of life.
This is another thing that we've been over before, Ben, is that when I agree with people, I sound like I'm being condescending.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the way I talk. I can't not do it.
You sound so fucking sarcastic. You're like, oh yeah, I definitely could solve it. I can solve it with my eyes closed. Boobidoo. That's it.
Like, I'm sure you guys have noticed it if you've been watching the playthroughs.
I got a backpack.
When I agree with Ben on anything, I sound so condescending.
You sound awful. Look, I'm just saying. I need a lifeline. Send me a lifeline, dude.
Anyway, the recap 2s were always meant to be the, like, you know, pick it apart one.
Good.
But it's interesting to kind of have that dynamic change now that I'm a bit more confident going into Higurashi.
Yeah.
Like, not to say that I know what's going on in Higurashi, but I'm much more confident at making stabs at the story in general rather than just the mysteries.
Yeah, well, you're familiar with Ryukashi now, just in general.
And also just the story itself in Higurashi makes a lot less of the mysteries themselves.
Yeah.
Like, basically, as I was saying, like, at one point during Arc 1, there's this weird difference in the flow where in, you know, DOOMineko episode 1 it was like, is it a witch? Is it magic? Which could it be? But then in Higurashi it just kind of presents to you what happens and doesn't approach you. Ooh, that nearly ended poorly.
It's fine. Yeah, they don't
approach you with any of the
doesn't. Well, to be clear, he doesn't push on. He doesn't have a central tension like in the same way that he does with Umineko. With Umineko, it's very clear. The question that the novel is presenting to you is very clear, and it's very strongly tied to the themes. Is it magic or is it humans?
Yeah.
It's both, to a degree. And then, like, that really ties in really well with the themes that Rukushi's trying to explore. Higurashi doesn't have that quite as much. Like, you could argue that the question is, I don't know, like, it's just what is up with the murders. It's a much more nebulous question. You could argue that the sort of questions being presented with Rena in Arc 1 is like, is she trying to kill Keiichi? Or is, like, what's going on with her? Like, that's sort of the central tension.
Yeah.
What's going on with Rena? But even that is, like, more of a character question than a thematic one. So it doesn't have as strong a foundation in that sense. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
There were another couple of buttons out in the main area that you didn't press. Yeah, because, like, it's kind of a symmetrical area as best I see.
I didn't think there was.
And then, well, no, because, like...
this? Oh, this is open now.
Yeah, there are, like, 2...
I didn't think there were any on this side, but I didn't look super hard. Yeah,
well, there were, like, symmetrical, these ones.
Oh, what's this? Oh, I've been in there. That was a cigarette. There were these two, which I pressed, and that was it. I've pressed everything.
No. What? Weren't there 2 of those sets of buttons? And
no, there was only one set.
Just go press again.
But they're pressed! They're one press!
Do it.
I can't!
Okay, good.
I can't!
Okay, good, just checking.
Anyway, this is why I'm playing the game and you're doing other things.
I am garbage at games.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean, like, with Umineko, for example, there's a lot of stuff, like, all of Episode 8.
All of Episode 8. Just a little bit of the story.
Just kind of flipped the pacing and
oh no, that's gonna
flipped the pacing and tone in a way that I don't think was bad, but just as we said a lot at the time, went on for too long.
Yes. Big agree.
I think there are a lot of things in episodes 6 and 5 with Erika where, like, sure, she was really great at exploring the theme that she was there to do, but like it kind of just got to a point where it was a bit repetitive.
Yeah.
It was like, oh look, Eric is being a sociopath. Oh look, Eric is being a sociopath.
I've never seen Rukushi repeat himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the smaller details, like, I don't really pick into them so much because I don't find a problem with them. Like, sure, there are things that could have been written better. There are things that were translated weird.
Yeah, for sure.
There's
soul to soul, my dude.
Yeah, and as always, there's, like, scenes, like, entire scenes that could have been lopped out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's what the manga does. Yeah. It just cuts out, like, half of episode 1. I don't even think it has the airplane scene, like, just as an example.
Good. Doesn't need to be there. Despite me making jokes about it for the full length of the playthrough, with Kawabata's name being there, it really is just so irrelevant. Like,
you could have just cut straight to the island.
Yeah, I mean, I think to me it's pretty obvious that, like, to Ryukashi, the airplane scene at the start of episode 1 was more of a writing prompt.
Sure.
Because he, like, set up all of these things with the characters, and I think it's one of the few examples of scenes in the novel where he sets up something that just never comes up again. Like the fact that Battler takes performance-enhancing drugs.
I'm sorry, what? He does what now?
Yeah, you know, he mentions he gets mail-order drugs or whatever, and it's like...
Oh, right.
It's like, of all of the details through the story, I think that's the only one I can think of that, like, isn't relevant in any way. And sure, you could say that it's a hint towards other things.
Sure.
But if you take it out, it literally removes nothing.
It wouldn't remove any plot.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a good old joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ryushi is a master of making silly jokes that then end up being, like, giant plot things anyway. So...
I think one of the other things for me that's interesting about trying to, like, pick apart the stories and, you know, critique their faults is that I'm not familiar enough with the genre to, like, ooh...
How does this work?
You fucking missed with it.
You have to charge it up! I didn't realize! Got him.
I'm not familiar enough with the genre
anyway,
to really, like, compare it to other things... like, to its peers, I guess.
Skulky. Right.
It's just
no,
the
I feel
LP.
you. I mean, it was the fucking Wild West for you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you'd never done a visual novel.
Not true. I had done
Little
some
Busters.
of Common Route of Limit.
Well, you said you made it all the way to Rin 1, which is actually quite an impressive feat to stop there.
Let's not pretend that when I said I read all of Common Route,
You
that
didn't
I
skip half
actually
of it?
read- yeah.
I know, look, my boy Rennie, he knows, he is guilty of the exact same thing. He's like, there's still 20 hours of Common to go, better just skip all of it. Fucking nerd. Anyway, yeah, I feel you. I feel your pain. Skipping, I don't know, I just went back the wrong way, didn't I? You know, I want to get that, is the thing.
Oh, you gotta get up on the side there, yeah.
Yeah. That would really help. I don't know how to, I have to go over to that door there. This fucking guitar solo is sick, dude.
Pretty ripping.
It's pretty rad.
Pretty, bitchin'.
Pretty, wow, that's an inappropriate word.
Is it? I thought that was just what hair metal guitarists say.
I don't know what they say. I've never met one in real life.
Never met a hair metal
I've
guitarist?
never met a hair metal
guitarist. Can we talk about Steel Panther? Are you familiar with Steel Panther?
No! What is that?
Okay, wait, is that a button on the wall to your right that you haven't pressed? Oh, now to your... Oh, now
Oh! Oh my. I don't think I can get back up.
You could probably still actually make it over there. Nah, you probably have to go back.
Oh!
Yeah,
Nailed
but so Steel Panther, right? They are a parody hair / glam metal band.
Awesome. Parody is fun.
And they're a bunch of like talented, popular, you know, local LA musicians who everyone in LA was a fan of, and then suddenly the world found out about them like 10 years later or some shit.
Right.
And they're really great. They're like, if you're into crass, dumb humor and metal,
as we all are,
they're good songwriters making, you know, intentionally unintelligent music.
How does that work?
Like
intentionally unintelligent.
Like so.
It's parody, right?
It's parody.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
I think this might be the way you want to go. Actually,
it is. Yeah. It is. But I'm just a little scared, is all.
Yeah, like. So, like, you know, the songwriting and the music is all great.
I got it.
But, you know, the lyrics are just really stupid.
Very low IQ, you might say.
No, just very low brow.
Sure. Like, I get it. It's parody. It's parody on, like, pretentious shit.
Yeah.
I understand it.
It's fantastic and they're hilarious. And one of the things that I absolutely love, but also absolutely kills me, is the fact that they are so devoted to the characters that they play that they have, like, never given interviews out of character.
Right, that's fantastic.
So there's no way you can ever find out about, like, them as individuals. It's all, you know, Lexi Fox, Satchel, Styx Zadinia, and Michael Starr.
Fucking, I hate this.
Which, by the way, those puns are terrible. Styx Zadinia, the drummer.
Styx Zadinia?
Yeah.
Is that Russian? Is that what it's supposed to be? Fucking, that's awful.
It's so bad.
I love them. Fucking link them in the description, boy. Let's go. So if you have any suggestions on how to get across this shit, this is awful.
I don't know.
Because I feel like this is what we're supposed to do, but there's no, like...
Well, it's obviously where the level design is pointing you.
Yeah, but I can't seem to... Unless I can just go like this? No. I can't quite make it with the regular jump. At least I don't feel like I can. Stop shouting, Batua. I do like the CG, by the way. It's pretty cool.
Is that Angie?
That's when she busts through the window in EP3, I think. I think so.
What a peculiar place to put that.
It's great. Because it's like I'm jumping up. Look, what is this? See, I can't crouch in this game, but imagine I'm crouching. See?
It's like those stage dances coming out of those little, like, launcher pods. Yeah,
definitely. Launcher pods?
You know, when they
what
put
kind of
like,
dancing?
riser platforms in the floor that
I mean, one more try
toss them up and you jump at the same time, so you go like crazy high.
You talking about Mario Party? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Because I've seen that sort of shit in Mario Party. Maybe one more try and then we give up.
Sure, it's just like Mario Party.
It's just like Mario Party! Fuck that noise then. Alright. Did you know that in the new Mario Party they have a mechanic where when you win a mini game with a bunch of people, you have to move your arm like in a thumbs up position or like you're punching a block above your head, but you have to all do it at the same time, and you get more coins if you all like pump your fist at the same time.
I was
because you got the weird like Switch controllers. It's great.
I was playing some old Xbox Kinect games recently.
Okay, good. I like where this is going.
And goodness, that technology is just garbage. It's so laggy and unresponsive.
I never used it. I never used Xbox Connect because I heard too many awful things about it. Where's a grenade when I need one? I don't even know if I can, like, shoot over this. Oh, there's blood spatter. That's working. 16 sweet time. Alright, let's just go around. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it. I watched JonTron's video on the Star Wars Connect game. That's the most exposure I've had to Xbox Connect.
What a
what a meme.
What a great video that is.
I know, it's great. It's the Star Wars. That's all I know. I don't know any other quotes from it. I'm sorry, I've let you down. But yeah, no, like, Kinect was a brave attempt. It flopped horribly to the point that I remember people complaining that they were asking you to pay extra for the console with the Kinect on it, so they released another version of the console. The, like, flagship technology they were putting on it was the Kinect. So they just shipped another version of the fucking Xbox that didn't have the Kinect in it.
Yeah.
Which is the smart move, clearly.
In fairness, though, when it came to affordable 3D IR scanners, the Kinect was a fantastic option.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You're trying to do, like...
for fuck's sake, yeah.
Nice.
You know what? Whatever!
You're trying to do, like, quick 3D scans of shit. The Kinect was such a good option if you're on, like, a budget and couldn't afford, like, proper scanners.
Yeah.
Particularly, I can't think of, like, anything that I did with it that I could share, because it was largely, like, school stuff.
Right.
But I know, like, the guys at Corridor Digital did a few, like, 3D model videos, using the Kinect as, like, a body scanner to get, like, bodies to then ragdoll in 3D and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
But the motion detection shit was just awful, so forget that.
It wasn't... It wasn't awful, it just wasn't good
Felix?
for the pace at which the games are asking you to use it.
Oh, thank Christ. What the fuck is this?
You're about to get stuck in here again, and now you're gonna have to press all the walls. There you go.
No, I know which way to go out, I thought it trapped me inside. Anyway, it's fine. Sorry, continue?
Like...
Connect?
Yeah, I think the Kinect did really good in terms of, like, pushing the technology, and there's this thing I have in my drawer over here that I haven't shown you.
Called, oh my, Felix, what is it?
Called the Leap Motion.
The Leap Motion?
Yeah, which came out kind of like, I think like a generation after the Xbox Kinect. And it's a standalone, like, tiny, like, iPod Nano size little thing you stick on your desk, and it's a...
Don't understand.
It's a hand scanner.
Okay, sure.
So you can use it for, like, motion control, where it does, like, multi-point visualizations of your hands in real space.
Oh,
nice!
I did it again.
He's done it again.
I've done it again, lads. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry, yeah, hand scanners?
We should just ban the rocket launcher from this place.
We really should, because whenever I use it, I just die.
But I think that, you know, the Leap Motion and technologies like it have demonstrated that despite how rubbish the Kinect was as a user-focused product, it still did a lot of good things for the development of those technologies.
Paved the way for better things.
Yes.
Less shit things.
Yes.
Which is fine. Good on them. I'm sure they got lots of great profits from that, from making a stepping stone product.
Speaking of stepping stone products from Microsoft, Windows 10.
Yes?
I love Windows 10 as a user. But whenever I try and do anything like power user side with it, goddamn, it is just the worst.
Now, what do you mean by power user exactly? Explain it for the fine people who don't know. I, of course, do know.
Of course.
Because I'm cultured.
Power user basically being that, like, you are trying to do more complicated shit with it.
Okay.
To put it super briefly. So, for example, what I was trying to do is I was trying to set up an internal network at a radio studio.
Sure.
And...
as you do.
As you do.
Yeah.
And had this weird thing where one computer could see all three computers on the network. The other computer could see two of the computers on the network, one of which was itself. And the final computer couldn't even see itself on the network.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I love it. Why was that happening? Did you figure it out?
I sort of. So
that's a no.
My general interpretation, that was the key to that door.
I know, I'm just... I remembered we were about to get ambushed, so I was hiding.
Yeah. My general understanding is just that the security permissions were not letting it see other things on the network. And in Windows, there is this network option where you can switch it from, like, public and private mode, which unlocks certain, like, security features. but the option to put it into private mode so that it would function the way we wanted it on the network, just the option wasn't there.
What?
Like, there's meant to be a button to do what we wanted, and it wasn't there.
That's awful.
We had to go and, like, basically disable all of the networking features until Microsoft was like, hey, you can't see anything on the internet. Would you like to try private mode to make it work?
Right.
Which then fixed the problem. When there should have just been a button that let us do that.
Right. Well, that's awful. At least you got there in the end, right? You didn't never get there. You didn't get stuck for an eternity.
But it just reminded me...
waiting for Microsoft for 1,000 years.
It just reminded me that, you know, sometimes for all of the good things that, you know...
that Microsoft does for us.
I wasn't going to say
Microsoft's overlords.
Yeah, sure. There are some things that are just, you know, a little bit iffy about it. And you ready? We're gonna drag this back around full circle.
Oh, I'm ready.
That's just
full
like
circle.
DOOMineko.
A game theater. Oh, yeah, DOOMineko. Yeah.
You know what? It does a whole bunch of great stuff. But sometimes it just doesn't do what you want it to do.
Sometimes.
Sometimes the story just says, you know what? I want to talk to you about Hempel's Raven.
For 3 hours.
For 3 hours.
It's good shit. Best part of the novel, really.
Best
Look,
part of the novel.
at least we got more Brona Bay. That's really all that I wanted out of that scene, and that's what we got.
Admittedly, the cookie box...
He got to talk about cookies! It's such a fucking meme now. It's great.
It's fantastic.
It's a fantastic meme. So really it wasn't worth nothing. It just was half shit. You know? Which is really all we can ask for.
What an apt way of putting it.
Half shit.
Half shit.
It was only half shit. It was only half shit. My goodness.
Can you imagine if someone described your cooking like that?
No. I would feel very sad. It's only half shit. Oh, she just went fucking around me. I want to be very careful not to grab that healing item. Because that is a 25er. And I'm missing 2 health. Yeah. Sorry, where were we? My cooking is splendid, thank you very much. I've been cooking pretty good lately. I've been cooking mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes?
Mashed potato.
Nice, dude.
It's been delicious. So what I did was I bought a pack of 12 chicken schnitzels for $8. I then proceeded to have chicken schnitzel for lunch and dinner for however many days that is. Every day. It was great. 6 days. And I would have mashed potato for dinner, and I would have I cook the schnitzel and have cheese that like melts on the schnitzel, and then tomato and lettuce give a bit of that moisture.
I'm glad that for all of the high-level discussion we've had, that it was finally chicken schnitzel that made
I just wanted to let you know to do this little hand thing where like I'm rubbing my fingers together because it's delicious. It's delicious food. That's my Italian, by the way. But yeah, no, look, I'm very happy with my own cooking. I'm getting better, guys. I post food sometimes on the Discord servers I'm in, and people have said, you've improved, and I feel good about my life because of that. Fucking leave me alone. That said, my will-killing skills have not improved in the slightest. Because he just fucking aced me.
I wouldn't expect them to.
Thank you. I'm glad that you believe in me.
And what else has been happening in the land of Ryukashi?
I don't know.
I feel like things have slowed down a lot.
Slow down? I guess so.
After, you know, we were kind of like building up to When They Cry 5 hype, and then he's like, we're delaying it!
We're delaying it. Well, actually, something that is interesting is that he was like, I'm delaying it because I can't, like, run on 2 hours of sleep a day anymore. Which, what are you doing?
Good, get more sleep, kids.
Yeah, because if you get more sleep, you write better novels, right?
Yeah, you'll need less editing.
Yeah, you'll need less editing. It's true. Ooh, help.
But still not get it anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot about her. Hold on.
How could you?
I don't know. Look, I never forget about Beatrice, but I will forget about a Mancubus.
Oof.
Did I just like collide in midair with her shot?
No, I think you just both hit the pillar at the same time.
You know what? I like to imagine it's like Duel of the Fates when their lightsabers hit each other.
Oh
and
my goodness. Are you excited for Star Wars Episode 9, Ben?
God, no.
I realize
who would be?
I keep catching myself saying Star Wars Episode 9 when I mean The Last Jedi.
What? What?
What?
I don't get that meme.
It's not a meme.
I don't get it.
That's just me being an idiot.
Okay, wait. So are you trying to say, am I hype about a movie that's already come out and was kind of okay?
No, right, no. That was just a tangent alongside the Star Wars comment.
Right, I see. So what was, do you want to rephrase the question so I can understand it properly?
Are you hyped for Star Wars Episode 9?
No. God, no.
Okay, there we go.
My answer is the same.
Your answer is the same.
Why am I not hitting this?
Because
I hate this mechanic.
I've heard talk, Ben.
Yes.
That apparently alongside Episode 9, we're getting a standalone bit called The Mandalorian.
I heard.
Which seems way more up your alley.
Yeah. I mean, I made a roleplay character that was the Mandalorian. He was pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Or, well, he was a clone trooper, but he was trained in the style of the Mandalorians, which is, you know, whatever. I can't. Why can't I hit this shit? Have I? This is just ridiculous. Why have I not managed to hit this shit? Just don't understand. There we fucking go! Fuck you, game! Fuck you!
That took way too long. Go get the thing, Ben. Go get the thing.
It's not even anything, it's just hell. It's only if I can make this jump.
Go get the thing.
I hate this.
Go get the thing.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Anyway, the reason I bring up Star
Mandalorian.
Well, I mean that because
I like clone troopers. They're cool.
Yep. The other thing is I feel like the War of Stars, the Star Trek ripoff.
Yeah. The inferior war
is definitely an example of a story that I feel is taken way too seriously.
Way too seriously, or just that there's too much of it?
Way too seriously.
Okay.
Like, did you like The Last Jedi? Are you about to destroy your cred by admitting that you liked it?
I like bits of it. Look, I think we can all agree that when What's-Her-Face rammed her ship into the other ship and she exploded a lot, that was really cool. That scene. That scene was cool. And like, I'm struggling to remember scenes from the movie, so I think that says it up for itself. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was a very good movie. Like, I wouldn't tell people to go see it, but that's most movies anyway. I don't really watch... I watched John Wick 2 last night. I thought that was good. I'd recommend that.
I still haven't seen John Wick 1 the whole way through.
Watch both of them. They're good movies. But yeah, like, I don't know. Oh, we've already pressed that. Yeah. Good.
But, so, I think people take it way too seriously, though. Because, you know, like... You know, for me, critiquing Umineko, it's like... Sure, there are a lot of things I dislike about it, but I'm not gonna fucking nitpick.
What?
Whoa! I'm not gonna nitpick the whole way through playing it because it's not as entertaining.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same with Star Wars. Like, to me, Star Wars has always been a pretty rubbish set of movies.
I would not agree with that, but nostalgia, I guess.
No. Like, they definitely pioneered a lot of things. And I won't.
Oh, come on.
I won't like. You know, disagree on their influence on the industry and all of the incredible things that it did. Is there anything in this room?
I don't know, it might trigger something.
Maybe. I won't disagree on all of the incredible things it did for the industry, but if you, like, the movies are really fucking hammy, the pacing and the dialogue is like, I mean, I guess it wasn't as cliche because it was one of the first ones to do it, but relative to other sci-fi things that have come since, I don't think it's anywhere near as good.
I wish I could figure out how to get this shit. So yeah,
you
don't think it's very good? You don't like Star Wars? You saying Star Wars is bad? How dare you get the pitchforks?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, I love it, but I love it understanding. Well, I mean, maybe people will just tell me I'm wrong, but I love it under the pretense that you know it's a hammy space adventure.
I don't understand this level at all.
And
yeah, sure.
I think that that's fine. So, like, The Last Jedi, I will agree, is not the best Star Wars movie. But at the same time, when people say this is the worst Star Wars movie ever made,
Was it not the worst? I don't know, it was pretty bad. I guess it's probably not as bad as Episode 2. We're gonna get political up in here.
It's hammy.
It's not
as space
boring.
Adventure. It has romance that really doesn't need to be there. Every plot point of
Was that even a romance?
Reads the same way to me as Episode 5.
Sure, Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Oh, interesting. That's interesting. That's terrifying because Episode 5 is widely considered to be the best of Star Wars, and yet You're not a fan of episode 5?
It's not that I'm not a fan of episode 5, Ben. It's
Oh,
just
boy.
that I think that people take episode 8 way too seriously. People take episode 8 way too seriously. They're like, oh god, this isn't Star Wars. And I'm like, yes it is. It's a hammy space adventure with unnecessary side plots.
Right.
A mentor that has completely changed character from what they used to be in the rest of the series. It's like, it's Star Wars to me.
Yeah. Well, I think the main problem is that Star Wars has kind of lost its mystery.
Yeah.
Completely. Because yeah, like the reason why those things worked originally was because like it was pioneering them. Like Yoda works because you're like, well, what the fuck? Why is this weird green dude the fucking Master Universe? And then George Lucas was like, let me make 3 movies telling you why Yoda is a Master Jedi and he has this council, and it's like now he's boring. Now he's a boring character because he's lost all his mystery. And it's the same problem like with Luke. Like they're trying to do the opposite thing. They're trying to subvert the tropes by making him like less mysterious, more just like regular bummy human.
Yep.
But people don't want that. People want that inspiration back. They want fantasy.
They want campy that's good in everyone, Luke.
They want that fantasy back of like new Star Wars, but we're not gonna ever get new Star Wars. Not unless.
Are you ready, Ben? I'm about to take this scatterbrained, lost conversation from Lost and Scatterbrained.
Okay,
to
sure.
Organized.
How are you gonna do that? You gonna make it about DOOMineko again?
Absolutely, Ben.
Good, go for it.
This is exactly like how people treat DOOMineko.
Sure.
Because some people take it too seriously, other people like me find it the hammiest, funniest bullshit in the universe.
Sure.
It definitely, I don't want to say pioneered, but it definitely did a bunch of, whoa! It definitely did a bunch of new stuff in terms of like the way that it, tackled murder mystery through, critics of the genre being part of the story. It definitely had its flaws and had its bad moments, and there are definitely bits that the first time through you're like, oh, that was garbage, but then you watch them again later, and you enjoy them a lot more. And from what I understand, I wasn't exactly around at the time, but despite Star Wars Episode 5 being widely considered one of the best these days, it was pretty fucking panned when it came out.
Was it now?
Yes.
I didn't know about that. I thought it was always glorious in our hearts.
There was this really fucking hilarious post that I saw, I think it was from Reddit, but I don't remember.
It's usually from Reddit.
That basically said that it compared a review of Star Wars Episode 8 to Episode 5, both like a week after each movie had come out.
Yeah.
And it read like the same review.
Right. Alright, so before we end this level, I have a decision to make.
Yes.
Because there are 2 extremely beautiful power-ups in the other room.
Did something just open behind you or close?
Let's find out.
Something's still alive over there.
What?
Opening a door.
I think we're fine. We've killed everything in this area. Point is, we're at the end of the level. However, something is definitely... What is happening? It must be below me. But anyway, point is... yeah, it's this door here. There are 2 extremely useful power-ups in this central area. Which I would really... Where the fuck is it? Over here. Over here. Over here. No, not over here. Where the fuck am I going?
You gotta go back through the
central...
blue
Yeah, I get you. On the left. On the left. So we've made it to the end of the level, which is great. However, there are these 2 really awesome power-ups that are right out of my reach that I should probably get before we move on to the next level. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick try grabbing these, and we might just cut that. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about your topic while I dick around for a bit? Because we can do that.
I mean, listen, I can drag it out if you want, but I think I've said most of what I have to say.
Okay.
Basically, just enjoy yourself. Take only what you need from it.
Don't try and put shit...
A family of trees wanting to be haunted.
What?
What?
What? Don't try and put shit on a pedestal, is the jam. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Expect the things that you like to be criticized, and like know that your novels, the mediums, like the shit that you like is made by human beings. It is not created by God. And if people, if there are problems with a thing, that's okay. It just means that we can like work on that.
Is this area meant to be a run-up to get to the other side?
I think it might be, yeah. I think that might be what it's supposed to be. This is going to take me some time, so I don't really know.
Power of editing.
Yeah, power of editing.
Ready? He's going to be on the other side in 3, 2, 1.
Ah! Oh, fuck off. Alright, we made it! First try!
First
try. Now we can get this armor, and then this shit. I still don't understand how to get across fucking...
You don't understand how to get across reliably, but you know what?
Fuck you, game. Fuck you!
We found a secret area!
Alright, let's check. Let's do one last run for health, and then I'm getting that Uber, because I figured out how to fucking do it. I just need to run faster, I guess. Stupid.
Gotta go fast, dude.
Game.
Sonic's been telling you all your life.
Sonic can suck my sword.
I've only ever played 20 minutes.
Suck on my
Sonic
big old
games.
gold sword.
Have you ever finished a Sonic game, Ben?
No, God no. Actually, wait. Actually,
keep playing the game.
I am playing the game. Actually, I played Super Sonic Racing and I 100% of that game. So
really?
Yeah.
What did you just do?
I just teleported around. Don't worry about it.
But you just jumped off the finish.
I know I did, because I'm gonna get more health! I'm also trying to get this door open. I'm trying to remember how to do it. In case there's more health. I'm hunting for health. Look, we're at that stage of the game.
You played Super Sonic Racing.
I played Super Sonic Racing. Something feet up off the ground, because we're going Super Sonic Racing.
Because I feel like all of my friends played and enjoyed Sonic when they were kids.
Sure, I didn't. I don't care for him. He's a fucking nerd, is what he is.
I played 20 minutes of Sonic Adventure 2, I think, when I was in Boston.
Okay. Fuck off, game. Yeah! Sorry, it's just very angering. Alright, where am I going? Yeah, you played Sonic Adventure 2? Yeah, continue?
Yeah.
I'm an angel.
And yet, I still absolutely love the heck out of the soundtrack of that game, despite having never played it and having no nostalgia for it.
Entirely fair, entirely fair.
It's just such a ripper of a soundtrack.
We'll try one more time.
Keep playing. Just keep playing.
I've been listening to a lot of game soundtracks lately. I really enjoyed the Dragon Age soundtrack for a little bit, but then I realized I just listened to the Tavern Brawl music over and over again because it was the best. The best music. The fucking Tavern Brawl music is my favorite part of that whole game. I used to, well, I didn't actually. I think you used to run it when we were playing D&D and stuff. You played that Tavern Brawl music from Dragon Age. Right, hold on, let's see if we can
I have an enormous collection of music for D&D.
Yeah, you do. Most of it is Dark Souls and Witcher.
It's not actually. Those are actually probably a minority. It's just that I think because I listen to those most in my own time, the shuffle feature is oh, let's play him his favorite stuff.
This is awful. Yeah, I mean, the number of times the fucking Gwyn fight... Wait, what is... Oh, I see. If you open this door, it opens that door. I think I already got this, though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the amount of times I've heard the music from the Gwyn fight, or the Soul of Cinder fight from Dark Souls 3, I think is a billion.
Yeah, because that's the one I listen to the most in my own time, probably of my entire, D&D soundtrack collection.
Right. I'm gonna give it one more shot. If we don't get it this time, we're just gonna end it, because fuck this.
Just get it, dude.
Fuck
just
this.
Get it, just get it.
I just got it. Ah! No, why did you... We did it! We did it! Look, we did it! Oh my god, we made it, guys! Oh, I'm so good at this game. I feel dirty. Alright, let's go. You passing! Oh god, where's the way out? We're ending this shit. I'm done with this. This level can go to hell. Not particularly difficult, but goddamn those upgrade power-ups. Anything you want to say before we finish this shit? This is it. This is your moment. Your moment to blow. Don't miss this one chance and stuff. Mom Spaghetti. He's nervous. He's earned it. We should rap. We should do that at some point. I still want to make you do the Hinamizawa ABCs with me at some point.
Okay. I was just going to say that a mashup of Kendrick Lamar and Take On Me is the greatest thing I've found all week.
Sounds great.
I'll link that in the description.
Alright, let's end this fucking level.
Let's never play DOOMineko again.
Yeah, that's it. Playthrough over, guys.
I'm kidding. We'll see you next Wednesday.